The president had just made a wish at the temple to marry a wife. To his surprise, before he could finish speaking, a girl suddenly rushed into the room and bumped straight into his arms. In that moment, the girl anxiously begged the president to save her. It turned out that the girl was being chased by a local bully from her village. That's why she had run into the president's room. So the girl pleaded for the president to help her and save her life. Seeing that the girl was alone, the president ordered his subordinates to drive the bully away. Then he went to the therapy room to meditate alone. However, unbeknownst to him, a scheming woman who had been hiding in the temple had bribed the president's subordinates and put a special sleeping pill in his water. This scene was accidentally overheard by the passing girl. She quickly ran to the therapy room, hoping to warn the president. Meanwhile, the president, completely unaware, finished his meditation, grabbed the cup, and drank it all in one go. Immediately, he felt dizzy, his body heated up. He tried to suppress his desires and continue meditating, but at that moment, the girl suddenly pushed open the door. Seeing the opposite sex, the president could no longer control himself. Ignoring the girl's resistance, he became physically involved with her. Outside the temple, the scheming woman had timed everything perfectly, intending to sneak into the president's room, but she was stopped by his sister, who told her that someone was already inside. Without further ado, the sister shoved the woman out of the room. The next day, the girl woke up feeling very upset. She had only come to warn the president, but now she had lost her innocence for no reason. Angry, she scolded the president for being a scoundrel. However, the president showed no sign of guilt. He believed the girl had planned everything, just to get close to his wealth and position. He saw her as a woman after vanity. After speaking, the president took the girl's phone and entered his number, telling her that if she ever called him, he'd send her money as compensation for what happened. To his surprise, 3 months later, the girl found out she was pregnant with triplets, so she had to stay home and rest for the pregnancy. However, the village bully came looking for her again, using her unwed pregnancy as leverage. He dragged her to the ancestral hall to enforce village rules. It turned out the village bully had fallen for the girl, but she did not like him. Taking advantage of his father being the village head, he forced the girl to marry him, but the girl ran away from the marriage, which was how she ended up meeting the president. Now the village bully intended to use the girl's pregnancy to impose the village's rules on her. Upon hearing this, the girl's father quickly defended her, saying that marriage should be a mutual decision, and that his daughter did not like the bully. Before he could finish, the bully kicked him away. The villagers nearby began to spread rumors about the girl. Then, the village head decided to invoke the village rules, which meant the girl would be punished with 999 lashes. If she survived, it would be a miracle. Desperate, the father knelt on the ground and pleaded with the village head to spare his daughter, but the village head kicked him aside. He then ordered the bully to start beating the girl. Meanwhile, at the president's house, the president's grandmother, eager to have a great-grandchild, pretended to be ill. At this moment, the president's sister came to comfort her, saying that the president and the girl had already crossed paths, and that the girl was likely pregnant. Upon hearing this, the grandmother immediately ordered her assistant to investigate the girl's whereabouts. Soon, they discovered the girl was being subjected to village rules. Worried about the girl's and the baby's safety, they rushed to the girl's house,